Good evening, all. This is Batma Priya from IT Department, SNS College of Technology. I'm going to talk about the topics of exception and multi-threading. Under this concept, exception and multi-threading, in say the thread synchronization, I'm going to talk about the topic. And what is multi-threading means? Yes, multiple threads can access the same resource simultaneously. That is multi-threading. And what is thread synchronization means? That synchronized method locked that particular thread which is allocated a particular resource which that particular resource couldn't be accessed by any other thread means that is synchronization method. And this is the five states of thread synchronization. New is the a thread entered to that particular allocated to that particular resource. That after that access to that particular resource, the thread is runnable state. If that thread is running without any interruption means that is running state. While running in running state, if that particular thread need any more resources, for that resources it should be in waiting process, that is blocked or waiting sleeping state. Once that particular resources thread is completed their running process, it could be the terminated, it could be in the next state terminated. So this is considered as a race condition. While So if we take it as a process 1 and process 2, process 1 is read balance 100 rupees, process 2 also read balance some other person, kind of some other search engine or internet banking or mobile banking. If P1 is access to read that particular balance by net banking, P2 is the same account that access to read that particular balance by mobile banking means same time process will be happen, but P1 is up add 10 rupees by using internet banking. That particular updated amount is shared by balance as 110. But while reading the another process P2 that couldn't get that particular updation means that is the exception. So in that case it should P2 should also update balance equal to balance minus 10. So synchronization method is as we discussed earlier, that is locked by thread 1, all threads waiting for lock. And this is the synchronized on method. Parallel execution and sequential execution. Execution means if thread 1 will be terminated, then thread 2 will be allocated that particular resource. Thread 2 will be terminated, then thread 3 will be allocated the particular resource. In parallel execution means all threads executed simultaneously. This is parallel execution. This is the static synchronization manager class. It's T1 and T2, T3, T4, T5, T6 means nothing but it's thread 1, thread 2, thread 3, thread 4, thread 5 and thread 6. This is the static synchronization. And inter-thread communication means if that particular thread is entered to the set, if particular thread is entered to the set, that is enter, that thread can access to some other resources means that is acquire, and that particular resources release for that particular thread means release. If that particular resource is not enough for that particular thread, that is waiting to be notified. Once that notified state is completed, that access will be the resource will be accessed by particular thread means that is acquire and release and exit. This is the inter-thread communication. So deadlock prevention means that nothing but hold and wait. If P1 is accessed that particular resource R1, that P1 will released that R2 resources. That R2 could be you accessed by some other process. If P1 is holding R1 and R2 means that R2 and R1 couldn't be accessed by any other process. That is next one, atomic operations. Atomic in operations and atomic operations in practice, memory models, consistency, and atomic operations, hardware support, use case and importance. So this is the mutual exclusion for critical section. Running critical section means it. mutually both threads can access that particular resources with the with the proper communication, that is mutual exclusion. So thank you.